Hi guys, it's Donna with Nurse Sarah Tarot. I thought I would pop on and do a collective reading for you guys, and I'm also going to do an elemental reading, okay? So I know it's been a while since I've been on doing live readings. I can't remember now exactly what day it was, but we missed Tuesday, I know that. So I will be on tomorrow, which is Thursday. But in the interim, I thought I would give you guys something to kind of look at for tomorrow, whatever, when you get up. So we're going to do one collective reading for everybody, and then we're going to do an elemental reading for each of the earth, water, fire, and air. Okay, guys? So, I'm going to grab, I think I'm going to leave this. I'm going to use, let's say the Everyday Witch for the collective reading, okay? And I might use, let me get an oracle to use with that. Let me grab an oracle to use with that. Let's just use these wisdom cards, okay? So, from Louise Hay, these are wisdom cards. So we're going to use these as well. So I'm just going to take everything out. And like I said, the Everyday Witch. Okay, so let's see what's going on for you guys, okay, for a collective. Whew. Alrighty. So this is a version of the Celtic cross. It's not the typical Celtic cross, it's my own version, okay? And I use it every once in a while. I like it. It just gives me a little bit of more direction than just a general spread, right? So so I see really good things coming for many of you, all right? There is the only thing that can get in the way that I am seeing over the next maybe few days, a week, is yourself. So I really see that there is so much going right for you. There's new opportunity. There's even a possibility that some of you are trying to decide if you should move. I think that's a great idea for many of you, okay? And everything is in your favor to do that. The only thing that gets in your way is self-doubt and fear. So don't allow those two things to come in your way and stop you from doing what you want to do. It doesn't help you when you are trying to figure out what to do and you're letting your mind just race and all these ifs and what ifs and all this stuff. It just kind of muddles everything up, okay? So also, there is a good opportunity for some of you for work, okay? I want you guys to really look at saying yes over this next week. Now, make sure you are not taking a risk on absolutely everything, even if it's ridiculous, but really consider your options really carefully and don't just say no. If you're invited to do something, it might be a good time to say yes. If you're, if somebody approaches you and wants to take you out, it's a good week to say yes. Everything like that, if there's a new job that you're afraid of, say yes. You know what I mean? It's really important this week, okay? Like I said, the only one that seems to be able to get in your way this week is you. So really be cautious there. Okay, so also what I'm seeing here, basically you have to pull to your strengths, okay? So there is an advisor there for you. I believe it's a male. I believe it's an older male. And I believe that this person has your best they just want the best for you, okay? So they're constantly wishing the best for you. So they're definitely not there for themselves. They're definitely there to help you. So this is very important that you turn to people. You don't have to do everything on your own. You know, we try so hard to prove that we don't need anybody that we end up feeling so isolated and have no one to turn to when we need them the most. So give people a chance, okay? Let them in a little bit, and I believe they can really help you with some big decisions, okay? So yeah, so don't be afraid to ask for help. I also see that, you know, there was some worry about a woman who is not necessarily feeling at her best. I believe it's a mental health thing. It could be you, but I feel like there's depression or anxiety, something like that. And I think you're coming out of it, or they are coming out of it. Now, this is going to take a little bit, but you can see light at the end of the tunnel, or they can start seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. And I feel like this is going to get easier for you if you're caring for someone, if you're worried about someone, or if it's yourself, okay? I believe this is definitely going to start getting easier. I feel like for the most part, they are working at it, okay? Or you are. Whatever you had to let go of just previously in the last few months, if there was a person or a thing or a desire or a real want that you had to let go of, know you made the right decision. If you would have got what you wanted, I believe you would have felt trapped. I believe you would have felt that there's no way to repay this, if it was a favor. Whatever this was that you were desiring or yearning for, if it was a relationship that just didn't make it, I think it worked out in your favor, and I believe that you are going to prosper from that not happening, okay? Otherwise, you would have just been left feeling stuck and trapped, okay, in your own choice. Now, I believe the star is with you, okay? So wishes and dreams coming true for you. And I think that you can start looking forward to putting some of this in place, okay? So don't be afraid to take a chance. Okay, so I really think that you need to surround yourself with supportive people, okay? There is a partner coming in for many of you. If you are, let's get this done first. If you are in a relationship, it is time to show that person you really care about them, and it is time to express your love, okay? I do think that sometimes we just don't do that enough. Whether we're busy, we overlook it, whatever it is, we just go on our day. But sometimes we have to stop and we have to acknowledge somebody else. And I think that's where you are right now, okay? You have to acknowledge someone else. If you're not with somebody, let your guard down a little bit. Let somebody in and say something nice to somebody. Like offer somebody a compliment. Offer somebody something of you, that's taking a little bit of a risk there to put yourself out there, okay? So yes, it can be as easy as offering someone a compliment, or smiling at a stranger. Anything like that will help you kind of put you in the mind of making good choices and put you in the mind of making choices for you going forward, okay? Just filling your life up. Now, the people around you, I feel like this week is going to be much of you are going to be having a lot of fun. Okay, so reconnecting some old relationships, getting a feel for what's going on with your present relationships, and really feeling involved, okay? So feeling like not as confused as to how to make everything happen, but more about moving forward on making everything happen with other people. So celebrating other people's, accomplishments, celebrating with other people, to benefit both of you, connecting. So it's a real connection week, okay? And it's really important that you don't doubt that, all right? That you take that into you take that to heart and you really start enjoying your connections, okay? Okay, so here, I feel like, you know, sometimes we get very, very emotional, okay? So sometimes our emotions kind of get ahead of us and we don't know what to do with it. I really suggest that this week, finding some way to express your emotions. Some people, you know, need journal. Some people journal to express their feelings. Some people go for a walk. Even if they're not positive emotions, they're emotions that need to get out. So positive or negative, you know, get out there and walk. If you're happy, you'll have a skip in your step. If you're not so happy, maybe you'll pound your way around the block and then feel much lighter and better when you're done. You know, anything like that, okay? So, you know, if you're bored, I really feel like it's time for you to figure out what's going to make my heart feel good. What can I do for somebody else to build me up? You know, always look at, maybe there's a service you can do. Maybe there's something you can offer to somebody else that's going to really affect you and build up your spirits, right? The outcome, we've got the Queen of Wands, which is a beautiful card. And, you know, it's all about being, you know, allowing your passions to soar, allowing yourself to be busy and active, believing in who you are, and taking all these risks in this next week and just enjoying the outcome. So the outcome is going to be finding your passion and playing with your passions and allowing your passions to come out and direct you, you know, and allowing that love of life and even if you're not so much loving life, but you want to, you know, allowing that to kind of guide you and set you on a course of making really good decisions for yourself. You know, you're very, very, you have a lot of what people want, and people envy that in you. And I really feel that, you know, when you are allowing yourself to just be you and really enjoy you, that it really adds, you know, a flavor to your personality and you just attract more people. So just keep that up this week, okay? So we're going to pull, I'm going to pull a wisdom card for you and see what this kind of says to round out this part of the collective, okay, before we go on to the other parts. Okay. I'm not sure what side to read first, so we'll read this one. I am centered in truth and peace. So I am centered in truth and peace. And this side says, I search my heart for injustices I still harbor. I forgive them and I let them go. So yeah, so really super important, right? I mean, it's a way to really celebrate you and your accomplishments and how far you've come, you know, and how far you've grown, you know, to not allow other people to affect you in a negative way anymore. So yeah, so that's fabulous. Okay, so that was the collective, just a quick little read to say where you're at right now. And then we're going to get a little bit more. We're not doing all the signs separately, but we're going to do the signs by element, and it kind of gives us a starting place. So we are going to start with, which one do I want to start with? Water. I know usually that's the last one I do, but I just had a feeling, okay? Bear with me. So, so we're going to use the Fountain Tarot, which is just, you know, a fabulous tarot deck, right? So we're going to use the Fountain Tarot. So this is for all of you water signs. This is Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, okay? And you are definitely the type, you know, this is all, you know, a water sign has a lot of emotion. You know, you're nurturing, let's see, you're definitely, most of you are an empath. You don't have to be a water sign to be an empath, but when you are, you really need to know how to protect yourself. You're intuitive and you're imaginative, okay? So these are some of the key words of a water sign, all right? So again, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, this is for you. And we're just gonna do a little 3-5 card reading and see where you're at, okay? Page of Swords, the Magician reversed, the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Hermit. Okay. So really, for you guys for the next week to kind of hone down your reading, you've got your collective that you're working on, that you know what to do with. Now, this is specific for you, okay? So I really believe that you are doing well this week, okay? But I do believe there is going to be another opportunity for you to kind of take in, you're going to receive a message, and you need to take that in and deal with it, all right? I think it's not necessarily a positive message, okay? I believe it's a message that is going to first thing invoke some anxiety or distress, all right? But then I think once you work it out and you think about it a little bit, you are going to see how this can help you move forward, okay? This message is about not accessing what you need to move forward. Maybe there is a course you need to do. Maybe there is a program you need to take. Maybe you need to start thinking about buying a new car or buying a house or researching, money things. Like maybe you need to make a budget. Those kinds of things, all those kinds of things that can affect your everyday living, okay? This is one you need to focus on. Now, you have all the tools. You definitely have the tools, but you're not implementing them and you're not taking advantage of them, okay? So you have all the elements at your beck and call, basically, okay? So if you need anything, you can get it, or you know where to get it, okay? So that is not a problem for you. The problem I see is just your lack of desire or fear stopping you from accessing that information, okay? So sometimes we don't know where to go and how to make it work, but we definitely can. And then your outcome card. So really listen to this, okay? So you've got the Three of Wands. So as a water sign, Three of Wands is all about passion, it's all about desire, it's all about fun, moving forward. So action that you're taking, you have to allow other people to help you. There's no other way to say this, but you cannot do it alone. So whether it's in your work, you need to be a team player, or whether it is in your personal life, you need to ask for help or ask other people's opinion, okay? And that came up in the collective reading as well. So this is just reinforcing that for you, okay? So as a water sign, make sure that you are doing that and that you are taking advantage of asking for help, okay? So that is your little reading if you are a water sign. And I will put, timestamps in the video for everybody's elemental reading, okay? So that was for the water signs. Now we're going to go to Earth, okay? So Earth signs, that would be Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. We are going to use the Morgan Greer Tarot, okay? I love this deck. This is a wonderful deck. To the point. Morgan Greer doesn't beat around the bush for me, okay? So very much to the point. I like this deck very, very much. Okay, so basically, if you're an earth sign, you're detail oriented, you're very grounded, down to earth, and practical, okay? So those are kind of a few keywords for you. And again, it's Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, all right? So let's have a look and see specifically how to handle your week, okay? So we've got the Ten of Wands, the Knight of Rods, the Empress, Ace of Rods, and the Three of Cups. Okay, so this is very, very good. I feel this is all good. Lots of opportunity for you, okay? So don't be afraid to take a risk. Don't be afraid to take your opportunities, okay? And I really feel like you're going to get a work opportunity. To me, this is just screaming at you, okay? Look forward to that. It's going to come by way of a female. They are going to let you know of this opportunity. They're going to you're either going to hear about it through a female at work, or you're going to hear about it. A female's going to advertise it. You're going to see her advertising, or a friend, okay? Something like that. And I do believe that this is going to be a really good chance for you to kind of show what you're made out of, okay? And I think it's also, you may also be contemplating finishing a project. So I see a project coming to completion and time to set another goal. Okay, so whatever this was, whether this was a small goal towards a big goal and you've just completed it, now make sure that you're working towards the second part of that big goal, or a whole different goal, okay? It doesn't matter what it is. I also think it's important that you make sure you're having a little bit of fun, okay? So don't be afraid to let your hair down, have a little fun, you know, and just enjoy yourself a little bit. Make sure you're laughing a little bit. Just allow that to happen for you. It's so easy to get caught up in, you know, the everyday grind that we forget to smile, we forget to laugh, we forget to enjoy. So even if you have a pet and you're taking that pet out and you're enjoying their company, it doesn't matter what you're doing, okay? Make sure you are enjoying some company. Make sure you are enjoying something in your life. Whether you put on, you know, some music and you dance around your living room. I do that often. Now, you probably don't want to see that, but I enjoy it. So, yeah. So, you know, do these kinds of things, okay? Get the blood pumping, get your temperature up, and really enjoy. Put a smile on your face. So really enjoy, okay? So let's just put one more card there. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. So it's all about everything going very, very well this week. Nothing to worry about, and all coming to a really good close for the week, okay? I don't see anything bad here at all. So you've got a very good week coming up for you, okay? So that is if you are an earth sign, okay? So thank you very much. So the next one we're going to do is fire. Now I'm going to use Tarot of Mystical Moments for fires today. Okay. Tarot of Mystical Moments. So our fire sign is Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries, okay? So if you're Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, this is for you. Again, fire sign is all about, you know, I think it's, passion is a big part, desire, those kinds of things, confidence. You're very creative or artistic and brave. You know, you've got nerve that most of us, the rest of us, don't have, you know. So yeah, you've got that going for you as well, okay? So we're going to have a look and see just specifically for fire signs. That's the Sagittarius, the Leo, and the Aries. And we'll see what it says for you guys, okay? We've got the Fool, the Hermit, 5 of Wands, 2 of Swords, and 8 of Wands. Okay, so it looks pretty good. I feel like it's going to be a little bit more of an introspective week for you. Figure out what you want to do, okay? What do you want to do to cause that creative spark in you, to cause that kind of fun part of yourself, or that part of yourself that's going to bring you to a new level. So what can you do to kind of catapult yourself into a better opportunity, okay? So I really think it's time that you look at what's been holding you back, okay? That you've been holding yourself back. You know, we've got the 5 of Wands here, okay? So you can't be critical of yourself and others and expect people to want to hang around with you. So you have to be careful there, okay? Sometimes our creativity and what we're not sure how to express that to other people, and we can be a little overbearing. And that can be just the excitement of what we're doing. We tend to, just be full of life and full of fire, a spitfire, right? So sometimes that can be taken the wrong way. So just make sure that you are being very nice when you are moving forward, okay? And also be nice to yourself. So make sure you're not carrying your garbage with you. If you want to try a creative endeavor, don't tell yourself you can't do it, okay? You can do whatever it is you want to do. You just need to believe in yourself, all right? So yeah, so I really feel that you need to allow that to happen. Also your passion, okay? Where's your passion this week? So you've been letting the passion within you fall flat, okay? And that's the passion for life. It's the passion for sex. It's the passion for drawing, for coloring, for creating, for reading, for writing, all that kind of stuff. Where have you left that, okay? Make sure that you find it again. I feel like you need to set some goals, new boundaries, okay? So it's really important that you set some boundaries around some people in your life, particularly 2 people. Don't know if they're male or female, but there's 2 people that you need to set some boundaries around, okay? And maybe, you have to be aware of these boundaries and make sure that you are keeping up with them, like not allowing people to not respect your boundaries, okay? So it's really sometimes hard. You just go through all the motions. Sometimes you don't express what you need verbally. And I think that would really benefit you in a big way if you did, okay? So let's just look at your last card to see where this sums up. And we've got the 9 of Cups. So the 9 of Cups is a very, very lovely card. It's all about things starting to come to fruition. It's all about feeling very, very good about where you are and what you're doing, and a real love for life, okay? So make sure you're going out there, exploring that, set some goals, and being brave as you are, okay? So yeah, so if you are a fire sign, that was for you. So that is anybody that is a Sagittarius, a Leo, or an Aries, okay? So that was Mystical Moments Tarot. And I am going to put that one away. And I'll put a link below to all these decks so that if you choose, if you want one, you can get one, okay? You can find it. And then this one is for our air people, okay? So if you are an air, you are Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. So our air people are, they use their brains a lot, right? They use their intellect, they're witty, generally speaking. Generally speaking, they're pretty social. They find the right words to say usually, okay? So they usually find themselves being able to express themselves either in writing or in speaking. Okay, so I really find that they are very good at that kind of thing as well. Okay, so our air people, again, if you are Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, this is for you. So yeah, so we're going to get a little bit more in touch with you. So these are the cards. Journey Tarot is what it's called. It's called the Zenned Out Journey Tarot, a deck for personal growth. Okay, so I do like this deck. Nothing, it's just so classic. It's just so on point, you know. It just says what it needs to say. Not a lot more, but nothing less either. Okay, so yeah, it's good. So we got the Magician, the World, Death, Page of Pentacles, and the Chariot. Okay, so we'll look at this here for you guys. Basically, I feel there's a change coming, okay? Make sure you are accessing all the resources you can. There's a difficult change coming for you. And, you know, with the Death card, it's all about that, right? It's all about change, a difficult change, right? And it's happening. So, you know, you have to embrace this change and you have to move with it, okay? So this is something that you're going to want to talk to people about when it happens, or when you're starting to feel that kind of lost energy. Make sure you're sharing and you're talking to people. That'll help. You don't have to carry that burden all by yourself, okay? And I also feel that once this happens, and once this is kind of, you know, moving forward over this next week, and you've got this letting go that you need to do of a person, a place, a thing, whatever it is, you have to let go of something, okay? And once you do that, then you're going to start moving forward in a big way. It's going to be freeing. So whatever this is, it has been holding you back, and this is going to free you, okay? So we've got the Chariot, and the Chariot is leaping forward, and they're just going, you know, in a forward direction and with no doubt in their mind, okay? So this little hard time here, this little hard thing that's going to happen will allow you to move forward, all right? And I just feel that you need to start celebrating kind of things, look back to celebrating things like you would as a child. Like, have fun with it. Enjoy things. Don't get caught up in things being too hard or too difficult, or, you know, you don't want to deal with it or see it. It's okay. You will get through this. Like I said, it might be hard, it might be difficult, but you will get through this, okay? We've also got the World here. So I just feel like things have been going along pretty good for you. And this is just a little hiccup, you know? And everybody has to go through those things. And, you know, and it's just part of being human, right? It's the human experience. So yeah, so your summary card is the Three of Pentacles, right? So it's going to require some work to get through this time that you're going to be going through. It will require some hard work and some deep work, but not by yourself. You don't have to do it alone. I feel like it's a collaborative effort, okay? So if you're feeling bad, if you have to let go of somebody, you know, that you really care about, but they're just not serving you in your life, you know, maybe you need to talk to somebody. Go cry on someone's shoulder. It's okay to have emotion. It's okay to feel like, man, this hurts, man. I didn't want to do this. You know, so whatever this is, allow yourself to feel. If you don't have that shoulder, write it out, you know, or speak it out. Speak into your phone on a voice record and really record what you want to say, and, you know, do a video for yourself and look back at it, you know, in a couple of days or something, or at the end of the week, and see, well, how do I feel now? You know, so yeah, so just be you. Allow yourself to be you, okay? So again, this is if you are an air sign. This is for Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. And yeah, so have a really fabulous week, everybody. Yeah, so that was for you guys, for the air signs. So I hope you guys have a good day tomorrow. I will see you guys. I can't open this. Isn't that silly, right? Oh boy. It kind of... Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, so you guys have a wonderful day, a great week. I will see you guys tomorrow for lives. I'll be on tomorrow night to do some lives for you, as long as nothing goes wrong. And that's everything for me, guys. I hope you enjoy this. I hope you get a lot out of it. And we will see you soon, okay? I hope you've been enjoying the videos I've been posting. And I hope you're getting a lot of value out of those too, okay? Let me know if I can do anything for you. If you want more collective readings, whatever you guys want, I am here for you guys, okay? So again, thank you very much. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll talk to you soon, okay? Bye for now.